All right, here, consistency and commitment equals success. C&C equals success for the analytic, okay? So we as analytics tend to think that we're really consistent and we're really committed. It's not that we aren't, but it's when we understand dimensional thinking, dimensional thinking, that's really important. So if I ask you what's a higher number, a 2 or 9, most people think, well, of course a 9 is, because we think in one dimension, the dimension we're in. If we reach a 10 is not perfection. So as an analytic, we tend to never give ourselves 10, which is unfortunate. 10 is not perfection, 10 is masteries. Once we hit a 10, we move to another dimension. A 2 in the next dimension is higher than a 9 in the previous dimension. So it's important to understand inconsistency and commitment equals success. It's important for us to understand as analytic personalities that we have a level of consistency in often majoring on the minors and minoring on the majors. We often get the small details right, but we miss the big picture. And when somebody says something to us about missing the big picture, we go back to the details and try to push that back onto them. So if you think you're consistent and committed, you are in the dimension you're in, but you want more money than you're earning now. You want more time than you have now. You want more relationships, better relationships, maybe a higher quantity or quality. You want more, and if you want more, you have to go ahead and be consistent and committed. Like you have to be both of these more. So you're a 9, get to a 10, and then once you get to 10, you're going to realize there's another whole dimension in consistent and committed. Like if you're a medium-sized fish, but you're in a small pond, you're going to think you're a huge fish. Go in a bigger pond. Like I travel all over, not just the world, but the universe. And let me tell you, some of the things I see in the universe, it's crazy. And so the things that I could share with you about consistent and committed, unbelievable. You'd be like, oh my gracious, I'm not consistent and committed at all. And so take this to a new dimension. You want this to go up. You want this to be able to, you want this to success, you want it to go in cube, you want to go 4 or 5 success, well, you got to go up here. You got to go ahead and bring those up. You got to bring this up to this, up to this, and then we have to internalize this. Don't, whatever you do not say, oh, I understand what Mark's saying. I understand what the wizard's saying. I understand what my mentor's saying. I understand what somebody, you don't understand it. You understand a piece of it, a spectrum, a part of it, but you don't understand the depth of it. If you think you understand the depth of something, then you stop learning. And when you stop learning, well, then you're consistent. Then you become arrogant. Your ego shoots up. You think you're really smart. You think you're really consistent, committed, but you're really not at the next dimension. Can't wait for you to join and participate in some of the other videos. Unbelievable. Dive in.